What's up, y'all? Welcome back to No Fouls Given, presented by PrizePicks. Of course, I'm Big Wos, joined as always by Paul Pierce, Danny Green,
Yes, sir.
the legends in the house.
Oh yeah.
Got another fantastic show on deck for you guys, so we're gonna walk them down right now. Wanted to get into something a little bit different because there's some news of the day. Former LA Laker, Houston Rocket, played on a few teams in the league.
Detroit.
Christian Wood. He's a Long Beach guy. His home was broken into. He fired off a few shots at three intruders, and they escaped. Nobody was hurt. They left for whatever. The news kind of hit me a certain way because it happened in Sherman Oaks, and I don't live far from Sherman Oaks. Like, I'm one town over
It's kinda
from
crazy.
over there. So it's just like, wow, like, this is really happening. And then as I'm reading the news story, they're like, yo, this has been happening in Encino. Like,
It's
all
right in
these-
your backyard.
Yeah, all of these home invasions. And, you know, it made me think about you guys, honestly, because I feel like a lot of times athletes do become targets for this kind of thing.
And
Where
I mean,
people feel like they want to take something from you guys.
which leads into another topic that's been big across the country is like the gun laws, right? A big part of my career was in Texas, so it was very loose out there with the gun laws. And I think I'm okay with people owning a firearm if you go through the proper training. You know,
Yeah.
it's easy to do it in certain places. You go like a little 10-hour class, and then they give you a gun. And you're allowed to buy a gun anywhere. I don't think you should have access to it like that. But if you do it the right way, you should be able to own a firearm.
Well, for this is the reason, like, number one, like, these people came into his house. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know, like, if he had family home, that kind of thing.
Kids.
Kids.
But this is why, like, again, what I was saying is this makes me want to be like, I need to go back into, like, the gun range and, like, make sure, because I got young kids. I ain't trying to have.
For real.
And mind you, you don't want to hurt anybody, but I'm glad nobody got hurt. But you let off some warning shots, but you should be equipped to know how to protect yourself if being in that situation, because you don't know what the robbers had, what kind of weapons they might have had.
Yeah. This could be traumatizing, dog. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, because, like, if they broke in while you were home, like,
It was 1 p.m. in the
in
afternoon,
the
by the
afternoon.
way.
But
which
think
is
about
a
this, though.
brazen
Like,
act.
now, like, how you feeling when you just sitting around the house any time of the night,
Yeah,
any time of the day,
yeah.
and you home? I've been a victim of a robbery. I wasn't home. And, even...
Was this in Boston? Was
no,
this
was
here?
here.
Okay.
shit.
Right here in Los Angeles area. Like a year ago.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like, you get to the point to where you like, man, I'm like, I want to sit in my backyard with my gun. And I'm like, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like 1 o'clock, they just gonna run three.
That's
like,
crazy.
damn,
Yeah,
what if
that's
I
kinda
got
crazy.
kids? I got family. Like, it's dangerous, man. So I just say, man, please, I don't know what we got to do or what's next.
Yeah,
Like-
how do
like,
you?
like,
how
do
does
you
the
even
law?
prepare
How does law
mentally?
enforcement even like prevent this? Like,
I
how do you-
mean, and it's,
how
it's
do you
funny.
stop people from doing this kind of
It's
thing?
funny because I was just talking to somebody recently about, like, I don't know if you visit the UAE over in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, like, pretty strict. Like, in
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi, if you walk around with a knife and like it's harsher
Yeah.
punishments. I'm not sure if that's the answer. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
they need to change the laws to make it, if you get caught trying to rob somebody, like, harsh punishments. But they got to figure out a way to do something, because all the time I hear, like, people getting their houses robbed.
Yeah.
Even stores, like jewelry stores or
Yep.
certain, I'm going to say restaurants, but just
think Los
stores.
Angeles is like the robbery capital.
It feels that way.
Because I just saw something the other day on the news where some people ran up into a restaurant and grabbed a dude's watch. Boom, let me get that.
Yeah.
Right there in Beverly Hills or something.
And they're damn near professionals. They kind of like not stalking, but they're like they're waiting. And they're either
real.
clocking your home, seeing you leave, or seeing what kind of watch you got on. Like, they was
Yeah.
stalking this dude, saying, oh, he got an RM, or he got this. So they knew what they were going in for. And they only took that. They took nothing else. But yeah, bro, there's got to be some type of repercussions.
What
for-
advice would you give to, your fellow athletes out there in terms of trying to stay safe?
It's tough because really it's sophisticated. These ain't just cats saying,
Yeah.
I like this home and I'm going to go up
Yeah,
in
because
it.
I was wondering, I'm like,
'Cause
was this a random? Like,
Yeah.
did
No,
they
this is not
target
random.
Christian
They
This
Wood?
definitely had to
This
be
is
clocking him.
This
Yeah.
is targeted. It's sophisticated. it's a group of guys, or not even a group of guys. It's an organization, you know, that's out there. I mean, it's sophisticated too. They'll have drones flying over, taking pictures, seeing if your car, what times your car's there and not there, and really clocking you. So to prevent it, I would say this: if you're a professional athlete, maybe you hire 24-hour armed guards in front of your
security.
house. You know, that could be a solution if you got the money to afford it, especially when you're out of town.
Yeah.
You know, but outside of that, man, I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
I know everybody's different, right? But after seeing it, and even after seeing the fires, it made me not want to have anything valuable in the crib.
Yeah.
Right.
And not walk out the crib with anything valuable. Like, even telling wifey, like, certain places you go, you don't need to be wearing that type of jewelry. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped wearing jewelry, kind of sold, like, got rid of, like, I don't care. And I didn't care to have it at the time, but I don't want to be targeted. If you go out there, people see, they know. They're not dumb. They see what kind of, you know, items and materialistic things you have in your body.
They're experts.
Especially here in certain places. Now, if you go to certain areas, like, okay, certain events, you go to a ball, like, or an event, like a black tie thing or a wedding, cool. But if you're going out to a club or a bar or somewhere, especially in L.A. or Chicago, Philly, like certain places, you don't need to be wearing none of that stuff. So I know I'm not telling people what to do with their money and how to wear, like how to operate and how to clothe themselves. But you make yourself less a target if you don't be as loud with what you're wearing. So that's just how I started to move, and I was like, I can't.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because I'm of two minds. I'm like, man, like you work your ass off your whole life to achieve a certain amount of success.
Yeah, you should be able to enjoy your fruits.
You want to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. At the same time, like, do you really want to make yourself a target for these kinds of people? It's tough, man. It's really tough. That news definitely struck me when I saw it on my phone today. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's good, man, and prayers up to his family, Christian Wood, and hopefully it's not like a mental thing that.
Like this is the thing too, though. Like, I wasn't in my home, right?
Yeah.
I still, right now, today, I'm paranoid.
Unsafe. Like, if you don't feel comfortable, it's like unsettling feeling.
Yeah, and he was home. So I can't even imagine.
How did you guys find out that the home was broken into? Like, did you guys see it on your security cameras while you were going?
I was out of town, and then I looked at my phone the next morning, like, my alarm went off.
Oh, my God.
And then I had somebody go to the house, and the glass was shattered, and I saw the whole thing coming in and leaving. I mean, they were in and out in like 4 or 5 minutes.
They had it.
Jesus Christ.
Professionals, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like you guys said, hopefully Wood and his family are good. Wishing them all the best.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this basketball season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right.
The start of basketball season has been one for the books. Been a few 50-piece nights back-to-back. Not only is scoring 50 a night entertaining to watch, but if you got PrizePicks, you can have even more fun. More points, more assists, more threes all season long.
PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 players' stats. If you get your picks right, you can cash in.
PrizePicks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Want to pick more on Steph Curry's points, 3-pointers, and assists? Now you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on PrizePicks.
Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Download the PrizePicks app today and use code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks is good to be right. Next up, some more news items. It's funny how the news works, like the news business works. Like,
the media business. I mean, we're in it.
We're
so
in
we know
it,
how
but
it works.
like it's just sometimes I'm just like the ethics gotta get like
it's gotta get better. But
a little bit
they
better.
have to get people to drive toward the article to read or get clicks. So they have to do the big name people.
So it says Tony Allen is arrested, found with cocaine and weed.
Or it was like cocaine or meth.
And I'm like,
like what kind of fucking caption is that?
The way
like y'all don't know what it was.
The way that it came up though, like I'm sitting here thinking like it's like some Nate Newton type of shit, like he's moving weight type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Tony Allen moving weight like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Then you get into it and you realize that it's like a, weed possession, and I don't know. They didn't specify how much cocaine they found, but it had to be some minuscule amount because they're calling that possession as well. And I'm just like, bro, yeah, I get it. He's a prominent person. He played in the NBA for how many years, but like that headline kind of killed me.
Yeah, it said charges of possession of meth or cocaine. I'm like, what the fuck?
So they don't even know.
That was the main. It was like Yahoo Sports reported that, and I was like, that was the main one that came out first. I think.
Yeah, that came out first.
And I'm like, what the?
Not my favorite.
But Perk spoke on it earlier, so I think he got more of the insight of the story.
Got you. And can you tee up the video? The person that Tony was actually driving with. They got the police body cam footage.
Okay.
Of the gentleman explaining to the cops exactly what happened, and they still arrested Tony Allen.
I don't have anything to hide from anybody. It's a little bit of weed. It's probably not even a gram. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I understand.
It's the other, and I have a prescription. It's the other that you're talking about is field testing. Tony Allen has absolutely nothing to do with that. Tony Allen has only been in my car since 8:43 this morning, and we came straight here. I'm pretty sure even if that's tested, that is probably weeks and weeks and weeks old, and I'm willing to go to your station right now and take a piss test to prove that I'm not even on it myself.
But you
It's
understand
just-
you have physical control of your vehicle and there's cocaine in
Yes,
your
sir.
car.
I understand that. I understand that's the charge, and I understand that's possession. I full 100% understand that. But I can absolutely promise you, sir, that is not mine. I do not take cocaine. I take my hydrocodones. I smoke a little bit of weed because the hydrocodones make me antsy, but I have back problems from being a professional wrestler for 15 years.
Okay.
That's why when the gentleman opened up my trunk, you'll see that I have several Jimmy Hart photos and several Jimmy Hart signed autograph sunshades. I was the promoter that ran the Jerry Lawler Jimmy Hart event in Truman, Arkansas, August 30th. I have nothing to hide, sir.
Okay. Did Tony Allen have anything to do
No,
with
sir.
that?
Tony Allen has with the show.
No, I'm talking about with the cocaine.
No,
or
sir.
anything
Tony
like
Allen
that?
has absolutely nothing to do with any of that. If Tony Allen had some on his person, as you know, sir, it's
I understand.
personal amount. Tony's got absolutely nothing to do with it. I wish y'all would let Tony go. I will take 100% responsibility for everything in my vehicle. Like I said, there was a grinder. It's probably got maybe a half a gram of marijuana in it from last night that I just didn't finish off. And I accidentally left my pipe in the car. Again, I just threw everything in and went back.
Again, I don't know. You read that headline and it's almost like, are we trying to paint a certain kind of picture of people?
Yes, absolutely.
It can kind of feel that way.
Absolutely. When I first saw it, I was at dinner with my kids, and I saw it. I wasn't even really worried about it because I know Tony. That's like my brother. We talk at least once a week. I looked, I was like, oh, that. And then when I saw, who he was with, I was like, I know Tony probably had nothing to do with this. I knew off the top.
Yeah. Certain guys, how they operate.
If he had a little tree, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I know he didn't have nothing else to do with none of that other stuff.
Right.
100%. Because I actually, and so after I saw it on social media, I got on the phone with some of the bros that know the inside of the situation, and they explained exactly this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he good. So
it's just crazy. He explained all of that, and the cops still was like, "Nah, we taking him with us."
You gotta jam him up.
And then they still have to put reports out with his name.
And I think he had to stay the night.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, he had to stay the night.
Jesus Christ, for some reefer. That's crazy. Anyway, Tony Allen, hold your head, man.
Yeah.
Free Tony.
Yeah.
Free
Tony.
TA. We got you, killer.
Free TA, man. Moving right along, we're gonna walk him down.
Man.
Lake Show.
They got it done, man. They finding ways to win, bro. Even without Austin Reeves. So
Luka Doncic, 35, 9 boards.
I think he had
we all picked him for the over 33 and a half, just to toot our own horns.
How many assists he had? 11, 12? I think he had
something like that.
Close to a triple-double.
He controlled the whole
11.
game. Me and Christian were actually at crypto for the game, and
so you were there to watch the game.
Yeah.
Was it fun to watch the game?
Yeah, absolutely. You mean the crazy shit that happened?
I'm talking about the whole game. The end of the game made it fun for sure, but the whole game, was you enjoying it?
Yeah.
There was 80 free throws shot in that game.
I mean,
Damn.
you know what's fun?
P, did you realize both teams shot 40?
That's crazy.
I feel like it's different when it's a TV product.
Okay.
When you're at the arena and the ladies coming to take your drink order and like it's
yeah,
like
they was there. They had
vibe.
like TV is different.
Yeah,
TV different.
I'm chopping it up with Paulie. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like it was fine for me, but I understand what you mean with the whistle. And I think we talked about how like tight they're calling it early season. That wasn't great, but I think just watching Luka just be unapologetically great was just
No, he did his thing, and we expected that. I wanted to see more Wemby, but we couldn't because
of
he's
the
in foul
fouls.
trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
He fouled out. Harrison Barnes fouled out. I'm like, yo, damn near everybody had 4 or 5 fouls. It was a lot, bro. It was a lot to watch. Now, going back to the MVP ladder or top 3, you know.
Oh,
Wemby, the ladder is shifting.
It's shifting. It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Giannis SGA still in there, but Wemby is coming out. Yeah. So Jokic is in the top. Wemby on the way out. Because I mean, he had a tough game against Phoenix, and
2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row, which was not a bad night, but said the foul trouble, and then you could tell he had troubles getting the ball where he wanted the ball, and they wouldn't let. And also the teammates trying to get him the ball, like. They got to figure out how to get him the ball in that spot, and he has to figure out how to stay and demand on that spot instead of coming to the 3-point line or top of the key and operating. Get on they call it the Karl Malone spot in certain places. Get on the Malone spot or the post area or elbow, closer to the basket, and operate from there. It just, you can tell he's still figuring it out, but teams are starting to throw different things at him. It's kind of junking up the game for him.
Paul, what do you think Wemby should do if he's having trouble, guys fronting him? You know what I mean? So he's not able to get the entry pass. Like, guys are being, like, very handsy and physical. I thought it was brilliant that JJ put Rui on him instead of Ayton.
I mean, he saw the blueprint the night before in Phoenix. They did, like, Royce O'Neal. I think Ryan Dunn. They threw smaller, big guards, but smaller bodies on him compared to him.
Yeah.
To front him and then have somebody on the weak side behind him.
Yeah, I think they have to build something around him catching it at the elbow. I think you watch Joker, where he operates between post and elbow.
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid, to where he gets into a position to where he can't get double from that spot. And if he does, it's going to be somebody wide open in the corners or underneath. Yeah. And he's in a position to also take 1 or 2 dribbles to be at the rim. Instead of a lot of time he floats past the 3, ends up at half court and stuff of that nature. I mean, he's 7'4".
Yeah.
He needs 1 dribble to get to the rim.
Yeah.
And then he got offensive rebound too from there. Like he can get to the basket in 2 steps.
It felt like in the 4th quarter he started figuring out,
trying to assert himself more.
Yeah, and getting the ball. I think it's kind of, some of it feels like mentality too.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a mature thing. He's definitely he's still maturing. We're still seeing that. How to be consistent, how to like block out some of the noise. But that's their whole team. Down the stretch, you could tell they had no real clutch time poise.
Right.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox comes in.
They're still young, yeah.
Well,
he was clutch time player of the year a couple years ago.
De'Aaron Fox is a great.
Even before he got the injury on his hand, he was doing some clutch time shit for them.
Right.
End of last year. I know it was against like Washington, Charlotte, but you've seen him. He's a guy that has been in a situation in the clutch and will be okay with making a play or getting guys settled. Once Wemby got off the floor, I knew that the game was going to be over because he was the only person that was being served. And then Harrison Barnes, one of your vets, your leaders. I'm like, damn. For them to have an opportunity to still tie the game or win the game with those guys off the floor,
by the way,
offensive tip-in or whatever.
Is that something that refs often call that Marcus Smart, the in and out? Because he tried to rush the inbound.
There was a violation of inbound.
They say he didn't
Marcus Smart he didn't get his foot behind the line. He threw the shit full court. They got a violation. They were up 2.
That's not called. Am I bugging?
The way he did it was kind of crazy.
Oh, he did it too big.
It was kind of crazy. It was on some, remember when KD was out of bounds, hitting the ball and shit? The referees didn't call it. But
that's right.
His shit was kind of like that, but it wasn't that bad. Because KD had to bounce 3 steps and hit the ball. But it was
we're
pretty
sitting
bad.
on the opposite end of the ring. We obviously can't see where his feet are in relation to
And you
that.
see it on a tube. It was like, damn, he threw the shit before he even got a bounce. He was throwing it before he even... and even when he threw it, I don't think he got all the way out. Like, it was pretty bad.
That's so funny.
So normally they don't call it, but I feel like they had to call that one.
Yeah.
I thought the tip-in, I didn't realize when I watched it, I didn't know how much time they put back on the clock. I'm like, there's not enough time to even foul a guy. When I saw the clock. I thought it was like 0.2, 0.1. And, Jake LaRavia fouls him on the tip-in. I'm like, I don't even know there's enough time to even foul somebody. So Champagny, and also when Champagny got to the free throw line, I'm like, he's never been in a situation before.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's going. I'm like,
no time on the clock, just 2 free throws.
And he's a shooter. So I'm like, he's a good shooter. But I don't matter who you are, this is
in Los Angeles.
It's a tough scenario for this young kid,
Yeah,
but he's gonna learn from it.
He just bricked the first one. He didn't even get to the second shot.
I was like, if he make the first one, he gonna be all right. But this first one is gonna be tough. And then soon enough, I was like, damn, I knew it was tough for him. I felt for him, but he's a good shooter though, and he'll bounce back from it. But not having Dylan Harper, not having De'Aaron Fox, but they did get Sohan back.
Yeah.
His first game, Kelly Olynyk, I forgot was over there.
Yeah.
They're a pretty deep team, man. Yeah. Cornette is still out.
Yeah.
Like if they get Cornette, Olynyk at the big behind Wemby, then you got De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper, and they're gonna be good. So good learning experience for both sides.
I want to get to Paul because the Lakers they
hooping, bro.
They looking pretty good.
Yeah, they looking good. They need to try to find a way to trade LeBron.
You gonna slow him down?
He gonna hold him back.
That's been a hot topic. That's been a hot topic.
So
they're playing well without him right now.
He's gonna ruin the equilibrium of the team.
I don't think so. I think it can only help like guys get more open looks. Like Jake LaRavia had a tough game, I think, because Austin Reeves wasn't there. Like if you have Austin and Luka, now he gets more open looks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, like you got Luka is the guy. Right.
Yes, clearly.
And we seeing with Reeves' improvement is looking like with the ball, the way he play makes. How do you implement LeBron to what they're doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? Because I got my playmakers are clearly Reeves and Luka. Mm-hmm. Like, LeBron's not a spot-up shooter. No. He's not a post player. He needs the ball in his hands.
But they made it look good last year. They all three don't have to be at the floor at all times at the same time, except for the start the game and finish the game. So there's going to be times where you take one of them off.
But I did say it works.
Bron playing in the dunker and run. He did last year like more of running the floor,
pretty decent
playing the
setting
five.
A good screen.
He was playing a 5-4, playing like a Draymond role.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
He could do that. He's one of the best players.
If they trap Luka,
so you trying to say turn LeBron into Draymond now? Is that what you just said?
He said that, but a supercharged version.
I said he could play the Draymond role, like where he can be the screener, get the role, play quarterback.
The Draymond role.
So you saying LeBron's gonna come back and he's gonna want to be on the ball a lot?
25, 7, and 7.
Yeah, that's about right. But he can still do that with playing in the pick and roll action, like him being the role guy. He played in the dunker some. He
needs the ball in his hands at the top.
You saying LeBron doesn't know how to adjust his game?
He had a good series.
Never had to.
He did the series against Golden State when they went to the Western Conference Finals. Draymond, even on his pod, was like, "Yo, Bron, I don't know how to guard this because we've never seen Bron do this before."
What year was that?
It's like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
but they didn't have Luka yet.
Golden State and they beat Golden State. Memphis.
And this was so long ago. I don't even
when they had Schroeder and them.
No, it was with. I know it was with
D'Angelo and.
Yeah, I know.
Bron gonna come back and he's gonna prove you wrong.
He's played off the ball before.
Show you how to play a different role.
That's the year that they got swept by Denver.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was Western Conference Finals.
Right.
They won one. It wasn't a sweep. Was it a sweep?
They got swept by Denver. They got swept.
I thought they got one.
They got swept.
No, they got swept.
No, they got swept.
They got to Western Conference Finals. Nobody predicted that. But again, now you have Luka.
Darvin Ham.
Yes. Now they have Luka, but he's played off the ball before with that group, and he's played off the ball with Luka last year or something. So he's able to do it.
Luka wasn't there.
Last year, end of last year?
when they went to the Western Conference Finals. So
no, he wasn't. But I'm saying he's able to do
that. So you're just saying LeBron's going to come back. He's going to demand to play like it's Cleveland in 2008 again. And he's going to ruin the balance of the team.
Yeah. It's not him out here demanding it. It's just like I said before, his gravitational pull. Okay. It just, when he's out there, it's just, here, LeBron, here.
I think it's more so, I can see that. So just by human nature, they're going to give him the ball. Yeah. I think Austin Reeves takes less of a role in that with the starting group. But I think he takes more of a demand once he's with that second unit.
He's going to bring down the contract value of Austin Reeves. Which may be a good thing in the long run.
for the Lakers, it would be.
Because this Austin Reeves price is way up.
Yeah.
With LeBron, it goes down significantly. Yeah. So we'll see.
And I want to highlight JJ Redick because I do think he's doing a great job in terms of this group feels together. Like being there, like it seems like these guys like each other. They like playing with each other. They understand like what their offensive philosophy is. It's like when this Luka action doesn't work,
Right.
I'm gonna come and do this. I'm like, oh, okay, like this is a cohesive offense and group. And they're piecing I like that they're piecing the defense together where it's like every now and again they're zoning up. Every now and again they're making Ayton plays super aggressive on the pick and roll. I'm like, damn, this is like
I give
true
JJ
team.
I give JJ some love, but I gotta give credit to the players, man.
For sure.
Like they making it happen, like stepping up. Nick Smith Jr. getting 25, DeAndre Ayton getting 29 and 10, like 22 and 10 against Wemby. Jake LaRavia having a couple career nights for him. Like they're having guys, Marcus Smart doing the dirty work. Like they're hooping, looking for like DeAndre Ayton knows it's a make or break season for him. Marcus Smart knows it's a make or break. They're hooping.
In this
They're
offense,
stepping up.
In this offense, though, where do you position LeBron in the pick and roll with Luka? Like in the basis of the offense, the way it's ran, you got Ayton the pick man and rolling. You got Reeves.
So it's Luka
where
at
do
the
you-
1,
Yeah.
Austin at the 2, right? Rui at the 3, Bron at the 4, DeAndre
So
at the
now
5.
is he in the corner?
Nah.
Like, does it ruin the
No,
spacing?
to me, Bron can alternate. With
I feel like he's a
Ayton
slasher
being the-
spot.
being
He's like a
the-
wing slasher
being
spot.
the roll man.
So LeBron's the picker now.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you put
At
Ayton in the
times,
dunker spot.
But I feel like he could still be on a wing where he's a slasher spot when somebody drives. He does that when somebody drives. He does that slash for the
Yeah.
dunk type shit.
Yeah.
And also, if you have Reeves in a slash spot or a corner, he could be a pin down. They come off a double DHO handoff, and he could be a roll shake up guy where he is shooting a 3 better than his last couple of years than he had in his first half of his career.
Yeah.
So he can still shoot a 3, and then from there he can also attack off the catch. He's gonna be attack off the catch guy.
I'm gonna
also,
He's not gonna be as much pick and
also
roll
even
dominant.
with Luka, because he played with Kyrie, and they actually perfected this. Like, there's just sometimes Luka's just like, here.
Yeah.
Like, go
throw,
ahead,
throw the ball up
Kyrie.
the floor.
Like, do your
Bron
thing.
just gonna be running
You
like a
run
receiver,
this.
bro. Luka gonna be throwing that bitch sometimes, and I was
telling
surprised
you.
to see him do it last year at 40. Like run the floor, get dunks and out rebound guys in the dunker spot. I'm like, what? This motherfucker really
So I
is on something.
I woke up this morning and Athletics sent me a push notification that says LeBron is ready. He's ready to start coming back.
start
ramping
start
up.
ramping it up.
Yeah. So he's about
Hey,
to
look,
he's
look.
about to come back. 7 and
And he
2.
got- the thing is,
rolling in the West.
the crazy
just
thing
beat
is,
Wemby.
for sure, he got
I'm
time
ready.
now. Like he don't have to rush. Them being 7 and 2, like
Yeah.
they were like, oh, Lakers are in trouble. He could actually take his time and come back
Right.
end of November and
Paul
be
said
really
we-
ready. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we've
And be
convinced
fresh.
him.
You got a fresh Bron. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Let him-
just saying,
you see what happens? You give him
chemistry-
2 weeks off. Last year, he just took a week off.
The chemistry is there right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now you got to That's like going back to training camp now when you implement him into the starting lineup. It's like now, if they drop a first couple of games, everybody's gonna be like, oh, he's messing up the
Yeah.
chemistry. You gotta. I mean,
And by everybody, he
we'll
means
see though.
him.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, we got to get to the other side
This looks
of the
bad.
coin.
This looks
the
bad.
Of the NBA life. There's those that are having seasons like the Lakers. Everything is rosy. You wake up in the morning, you want to watch ESPN. You want to read everything that's being written about the Lakers. You happy. If you're in Mavericks land
Oh
right
my
now,
god!
it's madness over there.
Did Nico really say this last? Was this
No,
last night?
this is not Nico. This is Dumont, the team governor.
Okay.
So
no.
Miriam Adelson, who owns the team, she basically put this guy Patrick Dumont in charge.
Yes, but that quote right there.
The governor's from
I-
Dumont.
But the quote right there, I think I've done a really good job here. Was that from this year, from Nico?
Which quote are we looking at?
In the middle right here. Jason Gallagher retweeted.
Oh. Yeah. I think he's just saying
That can't
like-
be recent.
No, I think he's saying like in his
Before.
tenure.
Okay.
They did go to the finals one year, conference finals, all of that. I think he's saying like
Overall.
I've done overall.
So don't judge me by this year.
Yes. But I do want to get to the Patrick Dumont quote where he says, "Trading."
April. So like after the trade, right after the trade. Okay. April 21st, 2025.
So Patrick Dumont said, "Quote: Trading Luka Doncic was a decision about the future. We got the championship games and we didn't win, so we had to decide how to get better." And I guess
This is a new owner, right?
with brand new owner.
I would,
And I guess they thought getting rid of Luka Doncic meant better days for the Dallas Mavericks were gonna be ahead. They're last in the West.
they're looking
guys.
like New Orleans, bro. This is bad.
They're dead last in the West.
This is really bad.
This is how you set a franchise back decades.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like one move can set it back, or one bad draft pick, or one trade. Like they overthink it. Like what? Like what's the? You don't trade a first team All NBA MVP candidate since
5 years in a row,
one.
and he's only 25, 26.
It's just like, come on.
You would hope that you would speak to like Patrick would have talked to Cuban and like, yo,
No.
let me.
Cuban's been
pick your.
sidelined.
He should have, let me have a conversation before I make this decision. Now this was a bad decision all around. And I said I don't even blame Nico for this because I think this was above him. Obviously, the owner's backing this.
Yeah, I think there was I think with ownership where they were basically 8 months away from being faced with giving Luka a contract of $300 million.
Yeah, the big extension,
And
which he's
they're-
showing he fully deserves.
for sure. And they're like, wait a minute, we can't get this guy to come in on shape. Wait a minute, we asked this guy to do X, Y, and Z, and he blows us off. Wait a minute, like they felt like that's not the kind of guy you hand
that type of
that
money too.
much money to and that much commitment to. But like the flip side is like, what has he done on the floor? Like it's been nothing but
Positive.
insane success.
Yeah.
Unprecedented success.
I don't know, man. I guess the what if or the question is like, would Luka have been skinny Luka in Dallas?
I truly don't believe so. I don't think so.
So you think his career would have taken a different turn if he never was
I
traded to LA?
really do think that. I don't think there was any. It's almost like the John Morant thing that I was saying. Like they've never been able to basically tell him what to do.
But he's never been Zion where he's been hurt every year. It's that far out of shape. I feel like he
He's
plays
had
all
some
summer.
nagging injuries the
he
last
cares
couple
about the
years.
game.
Guys,
with the
listen,
calf.
Like even if he wasn't skinny Luka in Dallas,
He was
30,
still-
39 and 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing.
You hear these numbers? And 39 and 9.
That ain't easy to do in any league.
Like in Dallas, y'all want taking that? Come on, dog.
They're saying that.
God.
Nah, they
know
out of
it's
pocket,
crazy.
bro.
And
They way
then
out
you
of
know,
pocket.
cause Nico, he's got the whole Kobe connection. Obviously, he was Kobe's guy at Nike and all of that.
Oh,
And if you spend a lot of time with Kobe and you see like his level of work ethic, I can understand why somebody would say that's the model for superstar success.
Come on, man.
I
But
get
Paul's
it.
just like, bro, he's
39 and 9.
And he plays all year
And
round.
he's out of shape. That's what y'all are
He
saying.
plays all year round. He
Is
plays
that what
with
y'all
some-
saying?
He's out of shape.
I'll take it. This is nuts.
God. Yeah,
believe
I'm just
this,
trying to present the Dallas point of view. Obviously, I don't agree.
get it.
Is
I
making
don't get
RP look great. Rob Pelinka, he looks like a genius.
Yeah, Rob Pelinka.
Well, you know what? We
Rob Pelinka
overreacted.
was smart enough
The
to
thing is this.
want Luka Doncic.
Like, yes, Dallas is in last place, but we got to ask, was the trade of Luka a long-term goal, or did they feel like they could still compete when they made the trade? You know what I'm saying?
they
Because
definitely said they thought they could compete.
but you can't think that. You can't think that.
Talking about Dallas?
Yeah, they was like, we're
I
trading
see what they
for.
saw.
So like we can't.
I
like,
see what they saw.
Expect them to
Kai.
say, all right.
AD. But if AD came in skinny on some Luka skinny AD type, which
No.
it didn't happen. So like, not saying
They
that he
got
was
Cooper
out of
Flag
shape, but
playing
he
the
didn't
point
come in like
guard.
I'm about to be.
I'm cool with Cooper playing the point though. I'm
The
cool with
offense,
that.
the
I'm trying to
offense
develop
is-
him right now.
Yeah.
This wouldn't be a conversation if AD was healthy all the time, was in great shape. If he looked like AD that we saw early Laker days or New Orleans, this would be a different conversation.
Right.
So they pretty much banked on, if we trade for AD, can we get him health? Like, do we have the medical staff to keep him
He's
healthy?
an aging
and to get him-
star.
But there's like, we got to win championship, and I feel like with this person, we could win in the next 2 or 3 years. We can win a championship with Gafford, Lively, Kyrie, Clay. Now again, can't just put a whole bunch on AD because everybody else is not playing.
No.
Kai's not there right now. Cooper Flag is still trying to.
He's a rookie.
Clay is having a rough year right now.
Yeah.
Like everybody is having a tough time right now. But that's what they were banking on, AD's health more so than anything. And that's a tough thing. As he's getting older, it's a tough thing to bank on.
Yeah.
But you better have the best medical staff in the world to make sure he's where he needs to be, right?
Division, the way it's looking right now, if I'm Dallas Mavericks, I'm looking to trade AD, play to get into the lottery with this deep draft class coming up, and see who I can build with Cooper Flag. Like that's if I'm Nico.
So if you trade AD, you got to trade everybody. You got to trade Kai.
Yeah.
I don't think they possess
Clay.
their first round pick this year.
Yeah.
I think that's another.
So
I
you
gotta
just
trade
like,
into the.
at what point do you shut it down? And at what point do you give this group until you like, all right, we gonna just
right now?
really?
Yeah, right now.
November
It's not-
6th.
Right now, listen. I gotta wait till obviously AD show he can play some more and not be hurt, and so his value can come
Let's
back.
wait till it's at least 2026.
Yeah,
I'll give it a
I'll
year.
say till January.
I still give it to
You
end
want to
of
give it a whole season?
No, this year
because
I'm gonna make some
Kai ain't coming
moves.
back till like end of December, January, right?
Yeah.
I got to
Yeah.
give it the full season. I mean,
No.
AD's still on extension for like another 2
what is
years.
your expectations for this team before the season started? What was your expectation
Western
for the
Conference
Mavericks?
Finals.
Western
What?
Conference Finals
No,
was
not
their
for the
ceiling.
Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, before the season started.
No.
Yes.
Danny, stop.
And I don't think I'm
Crazy.
alone in that.
Danny, stop.
Yeah,
Western
Everybody's
Conference-
looking at AD with how they saw with Lively, and if Kyrie coming back with Clay, like
Wait,
with
when
Cooper
is
Flag,
Kyrie-
with
when is
everybody,
Kyrie
the hype
coming
for
back?
Cooper Flag coming out. People thought Cooper
That's
Flag was like, yo,
crazy.
we got Cooper
Western-
Flag.
I had them
when they got the
I had
number
them
one
six
pick,
seed. I had them 6 seed at best.
I think that's easy to say right now.
Play-
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I'll
no,
name
no,
the
it was a
teams. I can
playing
name the teams I had ahead of them.
Before the season started?
season started,
Bruh.
I 100% had
OKC.
obviously OKC, Denver,
Yeah.
Minnesota, Houston
Yeah.
off the jump.
So you had him at 5.
Clippers
I had
and
them
Lakers.
around. I had
definitely.
Clippers
I
and
had
Lakers.
them-
One,
I had them at
I
3.
think I had Clippers and then maybe
I had
Dallas.
OKC, I had Denver, and I had bro. Once they got the number one pick and got Cooper Flag, most people had him at 3 or 4.
No, Danny.
Man,
maybe
you gonna have to
Houston
show me
above
these
them.
publications.
No.
You gotta
I'm
show
not
me
tripping.
these.
I don't think I'm in the
Nah.
minority here.
I had them
Nah.
6th at best.
Western Conference Finals was never in the cards for this team. Ever.
I had them.
Nobody
6th.
had Minnesota above them.
They don't have.
Everybody had Minnesota above.
They
them.
have no. Yes,
T.
everybody. They have no guards.
Kyrie
It's showing,
was out.
It's showing now.
They're-
They've
they're-
signed
But
D-Lo. They have
we
Kyrie.
knew Kyrie was out,
Yeah,
When is
but he's coming back soon though, because he
but
had
not
tore
at
his-
the beginning of the season. We
Wait,
knew
Kyrie
that.
said he's coming back soon. That doesn't mean that that's what's actually going
Most people predicted him to come back before like Christmas, and they thought AD would be able to with Cooper Flag and that front line with Lively. I guess Gafford been out, but Gafford, Lively, AD, PJ Washington, who they just signed an extension
No.
to. Get D'Lo. You got Clay there. Yo, they got a loaded team. Before the season, most people predicted
Who would have
them in
been
the
their
top
number
4.
one? Who's their number one? All right, let's say they're healthy. Who's the number one option?
AD.
AD's not a number one option. Like he's a
On a
finisher.
winning team.
He's not a creator. Like somebody has to
But once
set AD
that was before
up.
Kai got back. Like AD until Kyrie gets back. So once Kai gets back, it's AD
So now
Kyrie
Kyrie
punch.
is your number one.
Yes.
Neither one of them has been the
That's
number
tough.
one option.
Kyrie in the
on a
best
winning
times of
team.
his life has never been a number one for anybody. And now
Only
he's coming
for a
off
brief
a
second. Only
catastrophic
for a
injury.
brief second in
Crazy.
Boston
Yeah,
before he got hurt.
yeah.
Them together combined is a very good 1A, 1B.
It sounds good.
But that's why you also surround them with
6 seed at
PJ
best.
Washington. You extended for $90 million. You got Gafford and Lively. You got Clay. You got D'Lo coming off the bench.
It
You got Cooper
sounds
Flag, the
good.
number one pick that everybody thought was gonna be the
Yeah,
best thing
he's a good
since
player.
sliced bread.
But he's a rookie though. Rookies
I
don't make
understand.
crazy
It don't
big
matter. You still thought the
in
impact of
playoffs.
Zion. We seen the impact of Zion when he first started hooping. People thought that impact was. We seen Wemby as impact. People looked at Cooper Flag like he was gonna have an
It's a
impact right
similar
away.
type of impact to
What type?
Wembanyama?
Not to
Not the
Wemby.
similar, but they thought he would come in and have an impact.
Not the same
Yeah.
as Zion. His-
Bro, he was comparing him to Grant Hill. Like he was one of the best Duke kids to come out.
Nah,
I know I'm not
son.
tripping.
No, I thought he
he was
could be.
great. I thought it was great, but I thought
He's one of the best Duke players to come
Yeah,
I
out.
thought he could be a really good rookie. Like
So did
meaning
I.
like
And people
show
thought he
signs
would-
and flashes for the future.
Impact.
Rookies don't go to the playoffs and help teams win ever.
They
Number
have-
one pick or not, like
But
whoever you
that's
are.
That's why people thought it was gonna be good because he was coming to Dallas. It was already a good team.
all right,
Yeah,
you know who
that he
my
wasn't
player
gonna help.
comparison for him was? And I said this many times. And when he was in college in the league, I said my player comparison with him was Andre Karolinko.
Sure.
Okay,
Like,
that sounds more realistic to me.
Yeah.
But not everybody else in the world was thinking that.
I
Better
I
than
said
Grant
this.
Hill. That's
Not
crazy.
that
I
they were
did
putting him
not
in the
say-
conversation with Grant Hill. I say
didn't
better,
say
but they say
Grant
put him
Hill.
in
I
that
didn't say
conversation.
Tatum. I said Andre Karolinko, who is a very good player in the NBA.
Yeah, facts.
I was thinking like the more recent like Gordon Hayward. Like that's
Okay.
who I saw he can grow into.
Mm.
But they're looking at Grant Hill, Jason Tatum. Like they were predicting him to be in that conversation of like not production, but grow into that. It's
He
still
still
early.
can.
He still can. It's still early. But they thought
still
being on a
can.
team like that, he would have a good impact because he's not on a bum team where everybody could just throw everything at. You know what I'm saying? He's not on a bad team where everybody could just trap him and he'd be the focal point and targeted.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the roster was always unbalanced. They still
Yeah,
got
I
three
thought so, too.
centers.
It shows that it's
shoehorning-
showing it now, but
They're
before the season,
shoehorning AD
Before the
into
season,
the
I had him
4.
6.
He's a freaking 5. Like this
bro.
whole AD playing power forward is ridiculous. He's a
I'll
center.
admit I was wrong, but I don't think I'm in the minority here. I had him in the top 3. Like I had high expectations for this Dallas team before the start of the
did
season.
not. I was like playing. They're a playing team.
Yeah, I did.
But as soon as the season started, they show him at the point guard, and they're like, "Damn, we have no guards. Nobody to guard." Everybody's like, "Yo, this looks not
And
good."
even when Kyrie comes back, you can't expect him to just pick up where he left off at pre-injury.
Yep.
There's going to be a pretty decent long adjustment period of him getting back into his body and trusting his body again.
Yeah, maybe so. But Kyrie's had injuries before, and every time he's come back, he's looked okay. He's not one guy that I've ever had doubt in. I don't look at him as like, oh, Joel Embiid, how's he going to be moving? Kai's a stop-and-go shifty like guy, and he's always been that. Now, I said we've seen it happen with Kemba Walker, but this is not like a hip issue, so I don't know like how that worked for him. But Kai, I fully expect him to be okay when he comes back.
Well, I hope he gets back soon because it is sad as
Yeah.
all hell in Dallas right now. Man, we gotta get a crystal ball out here
This guy,
because
P has been on a fucking.
because we were looking at
He's
OKC's
been on a run,
schedule.
bro. You've been on a
yesterday.
fucking unbelievable run, bro.
And-
To pick
though.
Portland, bro.
We're trying to find their first loss, and baby, 3 seconds into looking at this, he said, "Oh, Portland."
Yeah, he said, "Yo, back to
The
back,
next
they
game,
gonna lose to
back to
Portland."
back. Young squad.
Because it was just like the flight and I done been on
Yeah,
teams
explain
to where
to
that back
They
to
slept
back.
on
to the
him.
listeners why
Well,
back
They
to
also
back
sat-
are difficult to deal
They
with.
sat Chet too, right? Did they sit Chet?
I mean, you play back to backs, and I don't care who you play. And then you playing a young team who gonna get up and down.
Yeah, they playing hard.
And then you get, because people don't understand, yeah, it's Portland, cool, I get it. But like fatigue kick in, you flying out, you probably not getting into like 2, 3 in the morning. Your prep is gonna be minimum at best. You're gonna
Yeah.
look at some film. It ain't like going through a real walkthrough. You know what I'm saying? You need walkthroughs. Like, but when you look at film and say, all right, this is the game plan, then you go out there, it's
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's half-assed. You
It's
half-assed it. You're trying to
half-assed.
go
It's
beat a team half-assed in it.
You-
basically.
yeah, and I was just like, this is a setup game.
Yeah.
It was a setup game. And I
Trap
was just
door.
like, it was a trap door.
They fell through the
because I
trap
didn't play it
door.
on them type of games where we supposed to beat them, but we had no rest, no practice, and this is an NBA team who's going to show up eventually.
Yeah.
Who
They're talented.
wears
They've
a
been
jersey
showing
also?
up.
They
They've been
get
showing
paid
up.
too.
Yeah,
They've
they
been
get
showing up.
paid too. And Portland is shown that they're decent. They ain't looking like the Pelicans or the Mavericks. They're actually
They're
look
not a
kind of
sad sack
decent.
team. No.
And so that's why I said Portland. And they
good.
actually, I OKC should have won that game.
Yeah.
If
Like,
Chet played, I
seriously.
think it might be a little different.
Yeah, even if Chet didn't play, it was
Yeah, they
it was
still
up
They was
should've.
up 20.
Yeah.
They it was crazy. Drew
was
Holiday rained 7 threes or something like
Yeah.
that. It was crazy because we were talking about it too, and I was like, it doesn't have to be some incredible team that knocks him off. It just
Yeah.
might be a night where
It's one of those
somebody's
nights.
in foul trouble. They can't miss from 3. You
Yeah.
can't make your threes.
It just
That
takes a
kind of
night.
thing. And then they got so they lost their first game of the season finally. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has scored 20+ points as of last night in 80 straight games.
80 straight.
Damn.
80
This
straight.
is the 3rd longest streak ever, behind only 2 streaks that Wilt Chamberlain has.
Wilt and
himself.
Wilt.
The record is 126 games
Damn.
to do this. Like I have no reason to believe he can't do this.
I don't think he's gonna.
The
catch
dude
ball.
is a metronome.
Well,
He's a machine.
He is.
Well,
He's
the
locked
thing
in.
is, this is what a lot of things have to go right for him too.
Yeah, he's got to
Because
stay healthy.
you would have thought like LeBron
Yeah,
or
Kobe,
KD
Mike.
would have like kind of been on
Yeah.
a streak like this, but like something happens where you jam your toe in the first quarter and you're done for the game.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jimmy.
You got
Jimmy had
like
back
6
spasms.
Yeah.
Like set up.
Yeah, so something like that. But if he's healthy, I don't see why not.
There's just no way to stop this guy from getting 20 points
No.
in a 48-minute game.
No, unless he gets
Nah,
hurt.
it's that only, him stopping himself or like
Yeah.
an injury happening. So
Yeah.
something has to go wrong. I don't think he catches Wilt though. There's a reason why that one of those records has been lasting
Yeah,
for a really long time.
130,
I think he gets close though. I
26
think he gets.
straight
I think it's
games.
over 100. He might get over 100 games. I think it's over 100. But yeah, no, I don't think he's catching Wilt.
But even still,
I
like
think that
80
streak- that
games
streak
is
is gonna
basically
end
the
in the next
equivalent of a
couple weeks.
season, an entire season.
It can go to the next season.
You play 80 games. It's like looking at your game logs,
Yeah.
and you never went for the whole year underneath 20
Yeah.
points.
Pretty much, he did it for almost a full season. But I'm surprised Luka or Jokic not in that streak. Like, there's a lot of guys that can score the ball at an easy clip. It gets to the free throw line.
Get lucky.
It gets to the free throw line. Very strategic.
Who else do we think has even the capability of getting a streak like this started?
But we have to ask, why hasn't LeBron done it? And why hasn't KD? Maybe it's something that happened in the game when they couldn't finish the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're scoring 20 for sure.
Yeah.
If they're playing.
Yeah. So, maybe a blowout or something, and you don't even play the whole fourth quarter or whatever. But this is just when producer Chris brought this up, I was like, this is just one of the
that's the only way it happens.
craziest.
If they blow somebody out, he don't play, or if they get blown out
or injury.
Yeah, or injury, and it's like, he played. You don't have to play the third, fourth quarter because we don't want him to get hurt. We're up 40 by halftime.
No, for sure, and it's not the kind of streak where you tell the coach keep me in. It's like. It's fine. I lost my 20-point streak. All right, man. Let's get to our favorite part of the night. Picks of the night presented by PrizePicks. There's some NBA Cup action coming up. We got the Rockets.
It's a fun time of year, man.
We got the Rockets at the Spurs. We have Wemby 25.5. More than or less than? I told y'all that Wemby less than was coming in against them Lakers.
He started out the season so he came out hot, bro.
Shot out of a cannon.
Looked like he could score. Like he still is very capable of scoring like that. But he's not.
But the
a
Rockets
scorer
are a very
yet.
capable
He's not a consistent
team.
Yes, and they have a lot of big bodies. So I'm gonna go with less than. They got Sengun. They got Steven Adams.
Yeah.
They got
KD.
They got KD, who's like one of their worst. He's 7 feet. And he's probably their worst defender or rebounder on the team. Like,
and you talk about length and all of that
Amin
stuff.
Thompson.
Like maybe KD could possibly
Amin Thompson guard him
shot.
on the perimeter, and you got Sengun and Steven Adams behind him with KD. And, so.
And he played the perimeter. It ain't like he dominated the post.
Yeah.
Nah. And they got some guys at the bench that are pretty solid. He's
been struggling lately. He's not dominating the post. He's been floating.
Yeah.
And saying that, I'm going to go more.
He's
going to have a breakout game.
More than 25.
So his bounce back game is this one.
It's going to be this bounce back.
KD more or less than 25, 24.5. Damn, they got KD at even lower than Wembanyama.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Because they got other threats that have been scoring well. Like Amin Thompson had like 28 the other night.
Yeah.
The shots looking better, too.
Sengun gonna get some buckets. I'm gonna go more. I'm gonna go with more.
I think so too. I think they're gonna need him too, more than.
I'm gonna go less.
Okay.
Because I think KD is starting to realize he doesn't have to score.
He can
25
let the young guys just do
for
what
them
they
to
do.
win. I mean, the last game I believe he had like 19 and stuff, and he's like, "Look, I got some young hitters over here that can carry me through the regular season. I'll have special games here and there, so I'm gonna go less."
I think the special game is coming.
Stephon Castle. More than, less than, 19.5.
He been hooping, bro. I'm going more.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll take more, too.
He's one of my breakout players of the year. He's been balling, bro.
He's not afraid to shoot the ball.
Nah, he's confident.
He's
aggressive. He's seen to the free throw line more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go more. Like, he's the reason why that they also been playing so well. Because without De'Aaron Fox, he's been the guy.
Yes. He's doing most of the ball handling. Like, they've been doing the go underneath the screen on him, and he's just not scared to let it fly. More or less than.
On Stephen Castle, I'm going to go less. I think the athleticism is going and the length of Houston is going to give him a problem with the speed.
Sengun, 19.5.
Sanguini. I'm going to go more with him. I'm definitely going more with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go more with Sengun.
Yeah, more with Sengun as well for me. Devin
him.
Vassell, 14.5, more or less than.
I'm going to go less.
Less for me, too.
Vassell?
Yeah.
If Vassell could score, though, he can shoot, but I feel like
he's going to be the odd man out of the scouting report, and he's going to be left open. I'm going to go more.
I feel like he's getting less shots this year than he was in the past.
I'm going to go more. He can get you 15. He had a good game last game.
Amin Thompson, one of my favorite players to watch, honestly.
He had a good game last game.
Yeah.
Really good game.
More or less than 17.5 points.
I'm going to go last on this one. I'm going to let y'all go first.
I'm going to go less.
I like what our man's been doing. He had a 20-point ball game the last time I saw him. I'm going to go more.
I'm going less.
All
I think the
right.
28
just
was a
gonna
good
let me run
night,
away
and I
with
feel
it.
I
like
think Prize
he
Picks
follows up.
Prize Picks is having fun with us because he just had that nice game. They trying to rope you in, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fall for the gaff.
That's what I'm saying. So I think he had a good game. Now it's like he can come back down to life and get us like a little 12 to
For
14.
real.
Be right at 14.
So let's get into some rankings
All right.
really quickly, y'all.
Let me see this.
Oh,
On
they
Club
wildin'.
520 with Jeff Teague and the homies, they said that Donovan Mitchell is the best two guard in the NBA. Anthony Edwards is number 2. Teague says that AE has the personality and the aura and the swagger, but Spider Mitchell makes it look easier than AE. Who's the best two guard? Who's the best two guard in the league, guys?
For me, there's only one guy on this list that is an NBA champion, a Finals MVP, and he's playing without, quote unquote, what some would say is their best player, and he's been dominant. I'm going with Jaylen Brown.
That's not a bad pick.
He could do it on both ends. We already know how he is defensively. What we haven't known about Jaylen Brown is can he be a number one option? And he's showing that this year because every time I look up, win or lose, he's around the 30-point mark every night.
I can't. I'm shocked you picked the Celtics. That's
So
crazy.
I'm
Who could have saw that
I
coming?
mean, I explained to you why. Though. He's averaging damn near 30.
yeah, he's killing. He's killing.
Nah, he's
doing his
getting
thing.
bucks. He's getting bucks.
Who's your number one two guard in the league?
I like Don a lot, but I don't think he's the best two guard in the league. And I think he has, on his own, taken a step back because he doesn't have to do as much with Darius and the emergence of Evan Mobley. Like he can score and he can do it efficiently and he's good. But again, I think the other guys are probably better two-way guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jalen's probably a better two-way guy. But for me, I think the purest scorer out there, and he has been to the finals. He hasn't won one. But to me, the purest scorer was probably Book. But AE, I think AE and Book are in the same conversation for me. I like Anthony Edwards, but I just think he needs more consistency, more maturity. He's getting there. He's the most exciting two guard. But I think the most polished one, I think I'm going to go with Book.
Okay.
I think Anthony Edwards is the best two guard in the league. I think he's the only guy on this list that defenses in the playoffs
he does both
panic
two-way.
over.
He does
Like
two-way.
he puts defenses in distress when he has the ball. And like these other guys, like teams got a game plan for you, but they're not in panic mode when Donovan Mitchell has the ball and then or defensively, like
He's a good two-way player.
he is.
But
like
there was times where maybe this was Finch, but there was times it was just easy to double him and get the ball out of his hand, and he would not get it back. So like, they were one of the worst teams in fourth quarter or in the clutch in fourth quarter point. Like I think it was last year.
I think that speaks to his dominance. That
Maybe
guys
so.
are blitzing him at half court.
Shea gonna
so he
find
can
a
get
way.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Luka gonna find a way.
Shea's-
Jokic,
these guys-
they're not
these
two
are-
guards.
these
If they
are
were two guards, you would
MVPs.
have Shea in that conversation.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You find
Shea
a
is
way.
better. Shea's
Michael
better.
Jeffrey Jordan was gonna find a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I hear
you can't just give into the defense.
I'm not mad at that.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Book was still,
So
even though
Booker's your number one.
I feel like he's more polished.
So he's your number one.
He's my number one.
Jaylen Brown, Anthony Edwards. I love that we disagree on that. Honestly.
I mean, it's only one of them. Out of all of them, it's only one champ, though.
Okay.
True.
All right.
Very
And he
true.
did win the Finals MVP.
I mean, I'm
He
just
was-
saying he won the
He
Finals
was great
MVP.
in that series. He literally
Jeez.
was.
Tough
It's not a bad. It's a good argument. It's a
Tough
good argument.
crowd out
It's a
here.
good argument. It's a good argument.
Yeah, and what he's showing now, that's crazy.
Let's get into the Mount Rushmore now.
Shooting
I want
guards
you guys
vote.
to pick your Mount Rushmore. So the 4 best
Damn.
shooting guards ever.
Wow.
I think there's 2 guys that are obviously we don't even need to have the discussion. Mike and Kobe.
Yeah.
That's-
Hands down, no discussion.
No, there's
Yeah.
nothing to even talk about.
The next two is gonna be
now.
tough, bro. And y'all put AI in there, shooting guard all the time.
So I think D Wade, honestly,
You could put
is,
if you put
is-
AI in there, you might
is
be able to put
pen-
Steph in
is-
there,
is
right?
penciled in. I think D Wade for me is set
He's
in stone
definitely
for me.
he's in there. He's in there.
So the
he's got
three
how
is
many?
a lot.
He's got 3 championships. He's
3
got-
championships,
Okay.
1 Finals MVP, 11 All Stars,
Yeah.
I got D-Wade.
top 75 of
For
all
sure,
time,
D-Wade.
So that
D-Wade.
fourth one is
bunch
like,
of All NBAs.
Jeez.
bruh.
You know what? It's not even a hard decision.
It's not.
For me.
It's not.
It's not a hard
It's
decision.
Allen Iverson, dog.
Oh,
it's not even
wow.
It's Allen Iverson.
So you don't even have to consider James Harden.
I'm just going off, like, I saw Allen Iverson carry a team to the finals that was like had no business being in the finals.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But they had a defensive player of the year, 6 man of the year. Like, that was the year they had all those guys, no? Out the East?
I played against these guys, yo. But like the very next year, we put them
Was
out
the
the
East
playoffs.
strong? Was the East strong?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So they came out the East. They got swept in the
They
finals,
was
but
the
they
little
came
engine
through the
that
East.
could, that
Dog.
Sixers team.
I'm wondering what their playoff matchup was like. They played,
he couldn't like, and
but he's blocking shots. He's rim
yeah, he
protecting.
blocking shots, and rest in peace to Mutombo, but Mutombo couldn't score the ball at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then who was their second best player? Was Mutombo their second best player?
Nah,
Yes.
Was it?
No.
Yes. He was an all-star.
he was
He was the
all-star,
defensive player of the year.
but 6 man of the year was a
Aaron McKee.
Aaron McKee?
Okay.
Aaron
they-
McKee, bro.
George Lynch?
They had
Bro.
they had
I
some.
played against these guys, bro. I played against these guys, bro. Come on, man. He dragged that
But again,
team. I
for
mean,
sure.
those were solid. They were solid. They were like roughnecks, dog. They were built on defense.
Yeah.
And Iverson carried them. He had to go for
Yeah,
50 and 60 for them to win.
Yeah.
Okay. But
You know
again,
what I'm
also
saying?
the opponents, like, he went through, Vince didn't have nobody. Like, the playoff series they went through with Toronto was Vince. They had nobody on it. It was them two. They went like, did they go 7 games in that
Does
series?
Vince
had
gets
to play Toronto.
consideration on this list for you?
I like Vince, but no, I'm going.
Reggie Miller.
Because I'm biased and I played against him, I'm going James because I think he's one of the hardest guys to ever lace up the fucking him up. He's one of the best scorers of the game.
James is
Now
it for
his
me.
resume in the playoffs and winning may not be there.
That's
But
what it's about for
AI
me.
ain't won one yet either. But James was
But that's what it's about.
one of the
for me.
coldest motherfuckers. to lace up the
It's about
shoes.
winning for you.
How do you help your team win? Like, I don't, like, James is an amazing player. Tracy, Vince, amazing players. But I saw Iverson get to the finals and get a win.
Yeah.
Like, versus the Lakers, who
Yeah.
had that one loss in the
Yeah.
whole playoffs.
That's great. They're the only team to give him one loss. though.
Yeah, and he scored like 50 on them or something.
I just think Harden's production is just underappreciated. Like
And he's
It's not
transitioned into 2 different.
the
type-
production, especially during the Houston years, where like you could pencil them in for 50 wins every year just because Harden was out there. With don't matter
teams
if
that weren't
it's
that good.
Capella. No, these teams were not that good. Don't matter if it's Capella. Don't matter if it's Howard. Don't matter if it's, they got Chris Paul that one year when Chris Paul his body was still cooperating. They won 64 games.
All
Like
right.
they took KD and them to the brink. 7 games. Okay, the Warriors, KD, probably the best team we've ever seen.
All right,
Like,
listen to this, though. So let's look at this list, right? Take all of their regular season out and judge them this on playoffs.
I think
That's not the question though. The
Let's
regular
just-
season matters.
Well, this is where you become that guy in the
Okay.
playoffs, right? Ain't that where you become the guy?
Yeah.
Why is Jordan the best ever? Because what he did in the playoffs and the finals.
Sure. Yeah.
And why Kobe? Because he got 5 rings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why D Wade? Because he got 3 chips.
Yeah.
What he did in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So let's take the regular season out and
just
talk playoffs.
playoff
Who you
resume.
got?
Playoff resume.
I get why AI is in there.
Playoff resume. First
I mean,
of all,
okay, Ray will have an argument.
Yeah.
You can throw Ray. And Klay
100
Thompson will
Clay,
have an
Clay
argument.
had an argument.
Yeah.
And so let's come on, dog. When
Even-
the chips fall down and say, let's get to it. We in the foxhole. Who want to get down? Who's going home and who's not? I'm trying to get. I got kids at home. Who's going to help me get home?
So this goes back to the same question that we had, like when we had the Cade Steph conversation.
Yeah.
You asking for the game for your life. You picking Steph. That's
Game for my life,
that's a
Harden
di-
in his prime or AI in
no.
his prime?
So I'm saying
Right.
the Steph.
Yeah. Yeah, we're asking that.
That's a different
Yeah.
question, though. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
2018
asking-
Harden MVP versus 01 Iverson.
Again, no. You could be a better player, but
I
not be
think I
more
might
clutch.
still be Harden, bro.
I don't,
I
bro.
can respect your opinion.
Yeah.
Bro, wait,
Because we
seriously?
gotta tell him the game is
Wait,
for my
why?
life and not his.
Wait,
Because
why?
if it's for his, he might not.
You
play
really
that
pick,
good.
for your life? You picking James over AI?
Probably.
Wow.
I think that's a different question, though. Like,
Probably.
I feel like AI is probably more clutch than James, especially in that setting in the playoffs. But I think James was the better overall
yeah,
player.
it's just more production.
Just
man.
like when you said Cade and Steph. I think
This
Cade
guy
is not
was
more
a-
clutch
This
than
guy
Steph,
was an
but he's a better
efficient
overall
offense
player.
by
We're
himself.
talking about. We're not talking
like
about overall
8,
player.
9
Your
years.
impact on winning. Because we want to talk about an overall player, then we got Michael Jordan, Kobe, Tracy McGrady. If you want to just
Fair.
talk about
Sure.
the player.
I'm talking about their also their body of work too.
So I guess we're
contradicted now.
We're asking ChatGPT to break the tie for us, Paul.
Bruh.
Oh my goodness.
It's just a different question. Like for your life, I'm gonna pick AI, but for Mount Rushmore,
AI.
8 postseasons, 29 a game in the play. I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with this conversation.
ChatGPT said, "Get the fuck out of here."
I'm done with this conversation with y'all, dog.
But look at that. James has played in 173 playoff games.
double
bro.
the postseason, 16 postseasons.
He's played in 173 playoff games. That's the type of teams that he's made those kind of teams.
He's never missed the playoffs, I don't think.
But AI averaging 30 in the playoffs is kind of crazy.
Yeah. He had 14 seasons. AI's missed the playoffs, 6 times? So James has never missed the playoffs. 16 seasons.
Hey, man.
Hey,
I'm taking James.
I'm taking James for the Mount Rushmore, but AI in a clutch situation, I'm probably taking AI for like the game for my life.
That's crazy.
I'll probably go AI. Like that's a different question. It's a different conversation.
The 4 guys that game for your life right here. Who? Jordan,
I feel
Kobe,
like you gotta put
Wade
Reggie in that
Iverson.
conversation, honestly, when it
Man,
comes
y'all
to being
crazy.
clutch.
Yeah. Oh my God. Y'all
Game for your life. Put my
crazy.
shoes at all of them, or just for the 4th guy?
Take Kobe and Jordan out. The game for your life. Who you're taking?
Oh, D Wade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take D Wade out.
Yeah. We talking about in their prime though? In their prime?
No, right now
I
today
think-
when they on the couch.
No.
Like,
No.
you want me to take the game for your game of life today?
No.
You're a dead man.
No. I'm going with Tracy McGrady, honestly.
Okay.
Tracy McGrady. I think at his peak, before the injuries, like, you could put
Bruh.
him with all of these guys.
Okay.
Honestly, Clay might have an argument. Like I'm going Tracy, Vince, or Clay, and I'm looking at Clay because Game 6 Clay, bro. Clay was very clutch.
Serious postseason.
He was
performance.
very clutch.
And Clay used to strap people up. That's another thing we forget about Clay. He was their best perimeter defender.
Yeah. But I'm probably going Tracy.
I'm going with Tracy.
I'm probably going Tracy. But Clay has a
I'm
good
going
argument.
Tracy. Tracy at his best. 6'9", handle, threes, dunks, defense, rebounding. Like, the guy was incredible. Yeah, see, that's
He's been in
look,
29 playoff series.
That's
Gee,
crazy.
that's crazy. 158 games, played 100
That is so
more playoffs.
And the crazy thing is, like, his probably last couple playoff series, his point production dropped because of his last couple ones.
Yeah, just if you just take
Like,
Golden
he
State.
probably would have been right there with Tracy
Yeah.
if he.
Man, you would have thought there would have been, like, way more great shooting guards in the league's history.
Nobody even talked about Clyde. Like, Clyde was back in the day. He was
he's
dope
not-
back in the
yeah,
day.
he's not
Clyde
in the
is
conversation.
Clyde was
Yeah.
dope back in the day.
He don't rank in, though.
Not
Like,
in the top
not with
4,
these
but he was
guys,
still very
yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
Even Iceman, man, George Gervin don't get no love.
Iceman.
Ice was nice, bro.
We got to go back and do our research.
Yeah.
We gotta get some NBA Classic games up and figure that out on YouTube. We're gonna get into some fan questions. I like this question. What are your thoughts on Scottie Pippen's place in basketball history?
I don't. What
Where do they place him?
Because I feel like I think people take two stances. Some people think he's overrated. Some people think he's underrated. There's no in between with Scottie.
Yeah.
Some people like Mike carried them, and other people like, bro, like they won 6 championships because they were good players on the
For
team.
sure, and because of Scottie. And
Yeah.
there was when Mike left, Scottie, they did pretty solid.
I
you know?
thought Scottie Pippen was the second best player in the league when they were winning it all. Behind Jordan. I thought, especially the second three-peat,
Yeah,
I had Pippen the second best player in the league.
yeah.
I had him top
So you
5,
love
top
Scottie.
10. I had him like top 5, top 10. Because I mean, you get those years that he played Chuck when he was MVP. Like when Mike had to go through Orlando, and they had to go through Houston. Akeem Olajuwon, like it was like Akeem had some like so. Scottie was definitely top 5, top 10 most of his career, his prime years. He was top 5, top 10. He didn't get paid like it during that time.
Yeah.
But in history, I mean, did they have him at the top 75? They had him at the top 75, right?
100%, yes.
He belongs.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I think he falls victim to the bucket-loving nature of our society because, like,
He was the
outside
best
of just getting
all-around
straight
player.
buckets, he was so
He was the
good
best
at
all-around player
everything
during that era.
else.
Yeah.
He was like the way they used to harass people in the backcourt, like the defensively, man. Him and Mike, that was just some scary shit.
Yeah, that was no seriously.
So like,
and then they had Dennis to add
I
him
think
to
Scotty's
the mix.
historically underrated. You know what I mean?
It's also hard to rank certain guys because of how good their team was.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was.
Well,
Draymond's going to be held in a higher. Not saying Draymond's not a great defensive player,
Yeah.
but he's going to be held in a higher regard because
he played on such big
great
winners.
teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he can be in a conversation with Dennis Rodman because they had some of the great defensive teams. Now, if you ask an older guy, is Draymond like Dennis Rodman? Most guys be like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Dennis was a machine, 20 rebounds, doesn't care about
In
points.
Detroit, he was getting 20 rebounds and
guarding the best
Jordan.
player, guarding the guards. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
Insane defensive player. Shouts to size 15 shoe pause. That's a crazy name, though. It's Dylan. This is for both of you guys. Could you name a player on one of your teams who didn't play that much, but you thought was really underrated?
ooh, that's a great question, bro.
didn't play much.
Like that just didn't get the opportunity. They were
Maybe
really good.
didn't play like
if they got the opportunity, they would
crazy
be really
rotation
nice.
minutes, but you were like, oh, this is a tough player.
Damn.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there's one in every team that you were like on at some point.
Well, I think I have to say, okay, so it says name.
Yeah, like
team
who's
who
the most
never got
underappreciated guys you played with? You feel like that like nobody ever asked you about, but you're like, nah, they were really good.
I'll probably throw like Eddie House in there.
Yeah.
He made big shots for us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
some
Eddie House,
big
Big Baby,
games.
Leon Poe. Y'all had
Yeah.
somebody, one of those guys, but Eddie House was there.
I
was
get
nice.
Eddie House some love on that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough, man, because I feel
That
like
is
every
tough.
guy that I played with that was underrated at the time has emerged.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
because like
you.
in Toronto, I had Norm and Fred. They came on
Word.
the bench for us.
And
OG
then they
didn't even
became-
play for us. OG,
Yeah, he was just on the
$200
bench.
million player now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In LA, we just had everybody that was already kind of established. You know, Avery Bradley, Alex Caruso came.
Mm-hmm.
We had Kuz, we had Rondo. We had a stacked team.
Got you.
KCP was there.
Yeah.
Myself, we had defensive juggernaut. JaVale, AD, Dwight at the bigs, Bron.
Yeah,
so
that
they're all
team
all
was-
pretty much
Damn.
established.
They emerged.
Fred got paid.
Mhm.
OG got paid. Norm got paid. Norm damn near made an all-star team last year.
Shit,
Yeah.
he should have.
That's crazy.
I would have to go back way San Antonio, like thinking of like Jonathan Simmons, where he got some sent, but then he left and got paid when he went to Orlando.
Got you.
Man, he came in and was balling. I remember John Simmons. He was out there athletic.
Athletic.
He was out there balling.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
playing
my
pedal to the
God.
metal, bro.
Yeah.
He had one speed.
Damn.
Bro, athletic, go, run, like
Yeah,
could
he
defend a
just
little
came
bit.
in balling.
Yeah, but I'm
out of
trying to think of like if
nowhere.
there's anybody else that in San Antonio. So Patty, he made a name for himself because Patty was underrated, but then
Patty
he
Mills.
had a long career.
Yeah.
Even Corey Joseph played somewhere
Hell
else
yeah.
and played pretty well. Yeah, that's a tough one, man.
Love that.
Yeah.
I wanted to close by sharing with you a KG story that I had.
You got one,
Yeah.
okay?
So
I'm here.
it's Martin Luther King Day. I want to say 2019. Yeah, I think it's like 2019. And my older cousin, who like works in the music industry, like doing this thing, what up, Nod? And one of his coworkers at the time take us to the Soul House in Malibu. So for people that don't know, you can get a Soul House membership.
Yeah, no, Malibu is very.
But the Malibu one is its own
different.
situation.
Yeah.
It's super different.
Right.
So I'm the last person to walk in, and my cousin, he kind of turns the corner. And mind you, he's a Boston Celtics fanatic.
Right.
So he turns the corner, and KG's sitting there. It's like a little bar little thing right there when you first make that left. And I'm in the back, so I'm just watching KG, and he is ice grilling this dude.
He like sees him, he
He's
locks in.
ice grilling my cousin, like, because you know in Soul House, not a lot of Negroes in there.
Yeah,
So he's eyes, and it's like a decently long walk, and he's just like looking at us like. And then my cousin, not realizing that KG was ice grilling him, he just goes, "What's up?" And KG, like, he kind of dropped it and just is like, "What up, what up, what up?" And it was like cool afterwards. But that story stuck in my head because I'm like, yo, this motherfucker doesn't turn it off.
No.
In the Soho House.
He was on go.
He's on it, bro.
Right. No, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
Ticket always
what
locked.
do you remember about first meeting KG?
Well, I met KG when I was in high school.
Got you.
You know, he had stayed at my house because my AAU coach flew out to South Carolina and recruited him to play in the tournament with me.
Oh, wow.
When we were like 15, 16 years old.
Damn.
Like he stayed at
Was
my
he like
house.
that then?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. But he was a country kid. You know, before, you know, he got like a piece of Chicago in him, he was like, you know, kind of like a country kid. And, you know, I was a city kid, so it was kind of different. I remember taking him out on Crenshaw on Sunday, if you know about L.A. You know, we rode a Shaw where it's kind of like, you know, it ain't the safest thing to
like
do.
Boys in the Hood, they come up
with
this.
Yeah, exactly.
How does, you know what I'm
So
saying?
he looking like, what is this? I'm like, this the Shaw. He like to Crenshaw. He like, what is this? He looking like, man, there's people out there. It's just people in the streets, you know? So it was just like, oh, man, just to see the look on his face.
Was he always, I heard like, because when he on the floor, he said those games, y'all don't acknowledge people. Y'all would be locked in, don't say what up.
Yeah.
And he act like he don't know who someone is.
Yeah.
But in the locker room, I heard he very locked in on personnel, knew everybody, what they could do. Was that a true, like he knew the roster, he watched
absolutely.
basketball?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you really couldn't talk too much to KG before the game because he's so locked in and zoned in. Like he gonna be in his locker, head down, drenched from his workout, and just kind of like zoned. Like, you know, my first communication with him was probably when we stepped on the court for layup line, like something like that. Or maybe I'll catch him getting tape here and there. Here and there, I'll catch him getting tape, but like we had our tape time, so, you know, but like my first communication would be like right when we get in a layup line or something. But like he was laser focused.
I love that, man. Shouts to KG. Just a super legend.
He was ready to whoop your cousin's ass, huh?
Bruh, it was so funny.
He was trying to see what was going
Yeah.
on.
He was
like,
just
He's
sizing
casing the
him
place.
up,
Yeah, he casing the
Taking
place,
his
bro.
I was like, bro, this is so crazy.
He's on guard, casing the
We
place,
are
making sure
in the
everything.
Soho House in Malibu, bro. It's like Obama goes there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It don't matter. He know.
Like
he
he's on it.
Right.
It's amazing.
Right.
Anyway, man, that was our show for today.
Word.
Make sure you're subscribed. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the vid as well. Wherever you get your podcasts, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, leave a review. That really get us shot up the rankings, man. It'll really help us out. So
Word.
we will see you guys next time. Peace out, y'all.
This has been a Playmaker production.